check, check. Ghostbusters.
All right. Welcome back to Orphans. And if you've been enjoying Orphans as much as I am, and if you've been enjoying my playthrough, be sure to hit that like button and join the Tethered by subscribing to the channel. Now, in the last video, we were talking with pretty much everybody in the group. Tammy is still violently sick. Sandy's losing her mind. She thinks that the cars have been absolutely destroyed, but the pictures she's been sending us are that the cars look brand new. They look fine. Jarek is the only one out of the entire group that is like, everyone's freaking out but him, and he thinks that nothing is wrong, and he thinks everybody's just overreacting. Mika, we haven't really heard too much about Mika, whether she really wants to leave or not. Sandy is definitely getting freaked out. She wants to leave. Leon is still lost. He found the room that was in the newspaper article where Thomas was deleted, essentially. And he found that room. He left that room and then ended up in that same room again. The same exact room, and he knows it's the same exact room because he left a marking on the window, or at least like an opening. I don't know if it was window because he is downstairs. I think he's like underground, so not necessarily a window, but he left a marking on like a wall part, and he left the room and immediately was right back in that same room. So something weird is happening with Leon for sure, and Leon is ready to get out as soon as possible. Hopefully we can find a way to help Tammy. I know Sandy was trying to get medicine, but Sandy's losing her mind right now. But before we do all that, let's go ahead and jump right back into an interview that we unlocked after completing the hacked portion of the mini games, and we have in interview.mp3, again another file from Henry Fontz's archives. So let's go ahead and check that out.
You really have no idea why your son did this to himself. Did he have problems at school, perhaps? Was he bullied? Fights with his girlfriend? Drug problems? Were there maybe any problems at home?
No, my son would have never done that to himself. He was a good kid. Like, any kid his age has problems, but he would have never.
But the autopsy clearly ruled out foul play. It all looks like your son inflicted the injuries on himself.
No, you have to believe me. And he would have never gone to that damn house either.
You mean the old orphanage where his body was found?
Yes, he was scared of that house. He was terrified of it.
Scared? Why was he scared? What of?
Well, because of the haunting. You must have heard about it too.
Yes, I've heard about those rumors.
Well, my son was convinced those rumors were true. Like a lot of kids, he went inside once before, The thrill of it, the dare, he was petrified with fear afterwards. He would have never voluntarily set foot in that building again.
But then how do you explain the finding of the body?
I don't know. It's this place. It made him do it. It took my little boy, this cursed house. It has to be burned to the ground.
So that was, I believe, Thomas's mother, and she might have a point that it might need to be burnt to the ground with fire, the cleansing fire. Now, Thomas was bullied by other kids, and he did go back into the orphanage to prove his bravery and to prove that he's not scared, to, I guess, show up the other kids. So, but he was a little bit bullied. I don't know if it was like anything physical, like they were beating him up or anything like that. I think it was more just teasing him and stuff. But he did go into the orphanage to try to prove that he wasn't scared and to show up the kids that were making fun of him. We do have some new notes here. Let's go ahead and check out the notes from Sandy. Or not from Sandy, but regarding Sandy. Sandy seems to be losing it. She is absolutely losing her mind right now. She wanted to get the medicine from the car and then suddenly sent a photo of the parking lot. She said something about the cars all being wrecked. But on the photo, everything looked normal. This whole thing is getting really scary. Tammy is getting worse and worse. I think it would be best if they stop the filming and get the hell out of there. 100%. 100%. Jarek reached out to us, tongue-tied. What's going on, Jarek? Did you make it back? Are you still lost in the woods? I didn't want to believe it. I should have listened. Oh, something's wrong with Jarek now. You were right. Sandy was right. This trip, this whole damn place is cursed. I've been thinking that all this can be explained somehow, but now, this can't be normal. So I wonder what happened to Jarek to make Jarek have this 100% 180. It's so like he completely pivoted on exactly what he was saying in the last video. Like that happened quick. Complete 180 on how he was talking in the last video. I wonder what happened. Why? Is there really something wrong with the cars? Has something happened? Why the sudden change of mind, Jarek? Here in the forest, something is here. I just realized we forgot to change the background. We got to change the background. We have to change the background. Oop, 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 oop. There we go. Themes. What do we want to go with now? Something we haven't used before. Should we go with the... I mean, everything else is kind of like hacker-esque. Oh, here we go. This is one that we haven't used yet. Perfect. Looks good. I like it. Here in the forest, something is here. You mean you're being followed? You should look. Are you being followed, Jarek? You sure about that? Explain yourself. As we got the Grim Reaper behind us, on the profile, on the background now. Yes, damn it. I thought I was imagining things, but I'm sure of it. Something is after me, tongue-tied. I hear voices coming out of the fog. I see shadows. I think I'm losing my mind. Maybe the fog is causing people to lose their minds, because Sandy was perfectly fine until she went outside into the fog. Jarek was perfectly fine until he started walking through the fog. Maybe I'm hallucinating now, too. Let's check out this video. I kind of see a shadow. I can't tell if that's the video or if it's an actual shadow. I definitely heard that whisper, and I am seeing shadows. Definitely heard the whisper. I'm seeing shadows. Let's listen to that and look at that one more time. I won't say anything, but really focus on the shadows and then that whisper. Yeah, for sure shadowy whispers out there. Couldn't make out what the whisper was saying, or like that noise. I just call it a whisper because it's what it sounded like. It sounded like somebody was hissing and whispering. I don't know. Couldn't make out what it was saying. I can't hear anything at all. Sorry, Jarek. Couldn't hear anything. Like we definitely heard something. Jarek, those voices, I could hear them too. Like I could definitely hear the voices too. I wonder what would happen if you're like, nope, couldn't hear the voices, Jarek. You're going crazy. So I'm not imagining it. I'm really scared. Oh man, I'm curious as to what would have happened if we said, nah, we didn't hear no voices. You're making it up. Damn it. I really should have been at the parking lot by now. It's the same as Leon. The path seems much longer than before. Don't lose it now, Jarek. Focus, Jarek. Please don't tell me. Look, don't tell me you're lost too. We knew Jarek was lost. He was walking in the forest for so long. I called it. I knew he was lost. I could have sworn I walked the same way I came. Where the hell is this damn parking lot? That freaking orphanage. We should have never come here. It's important you keep calm, Jarek. Yes, get out of there as fast as you can. Jarek, the girls, Tammy, they need they do need your help. So you need to figure this out, Jarek, and get back to the parking lot. Get back to the orphanage. They need some help. Yes, damn it, I know. Don't get upset with me, Jarek. You're the one that's lost. You're the one that failed to ask for directions. Please don't mention any of this to the others, tongue-tied. They're already on edge as it is. I won't. Yes, I'm really worried about Tammy. Just hurry so you can get to Sandy and the cars quickly. Look, just hurry up. Hurry the hell up, Jarek. Get to Sandy and the cars. Get to Tammy. I'm starting to believe the rumors, tongue-tied. This orphanage is haunted. It's slowly driving us into madness. We have to find out what this Fontz guy knows. I'm already doing what I can. We're running out of time. By the time we figure that out, it may be too late. Let's hope it's not too late. But look, I'm already doing everything. I'm already doing what I can. No, tongue-tied. I'm not talking about the cloud. You need to contact Fontz personally. This is far too disturbing. Here's his contact ID. So we're getting ready to contact Henry Fontz. It's been a while since we talked to Henry. We didn't talk to him at all during the healing. Last time we talked to Henry was definitely the sign. Try to find out as much as possible. Let's go ahead. Look, I'll give it a go. One more thing. I'm sorry about what I said before. You were right. I was kind of blinded by the opportunity we have here, without thinking about the others. I behaved like an ass. I'm sorry. That's okay. All right, let's go ahead and contact Henry Fontz. 263154. New contact has been added. Henry Fontz. No gallery, no media, not yet. Maybe he has to accept our request, our friendship. Hello, Mr. Fontz. I need your help urgently. It's about the orphanage you're writing a book about. He's going to be like, how did you know that? Well, I've been hacking your cloud. That's why. My friends are all over there, and I'm worried they're in serious danger. Please get back to me as soon as you receive this message. And he's still offline. Is there something else? Oh, Henry! It's Henry.
Hello, I just saw you were trying to reach my father. I'm sure you'll be wondering why I'm contacting you from his cell phone. Please wait a moment. I'll text you and explain everything.
Who's that? Who's that? We tried to get in touch with Henry, but we got in touch with his daughter. Interesting. Another future ex-wife, potentially? We did try to get in touch with Henry Fontz. It does seem that Jarek is now on the side of wanting to leave as soon as possible. This was a short video. I apologize for that. Look, we're back at the natural end of this part in the game. We have to reach 100% to continue. We are at we are at the mini games part, so this is just the natural end of the video, and it is short. I apologize. But we got some really good and new information. That interview that we heard about Thomas from his mother, Jarek is seeing shadows and hearing things in the woods. He's definitely lost, and the fact that he's now just engaged in the fact of like something is he's believing in it now. He's believing that it's cursed. He's believing that it's haunted. He trusts everybody else's judgment. Now the only other one that's really not too gung-ho about like leaving and too believing in it is Mika. Mika's the only one that's nothing's really happening too much. Everyone else is having some serious issues. Sandy's hallucinating. Jarek is hallucinating. Tammy, she's sick. She is ill to the point that she can't even walk. Leon is lost in the orphanage. Jarek is lost outside. I guarantee Sandy's going to end up losing track of where she's at outside. She's going to get lost because she walked to the parking lot and she's not going to be able to find her way back. I guarantee that's what's going to happen. And Mika's really the only one. And we tried to reach out to Henry, but now we're talking to Henry's daughter, which is kind of interesting. And I'm sure we'll talk to her more in the next video. I hope you guys are enjoying Orphans as much as I am. If you are, hit that like button. Let me know what you think of the game down in the comments down below. If you haven't already, join the Tethered and subscribe to the channel. As always, thanks for watching. Love you all, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.